Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 8 of my James Hart Be a Pro career mode on Rugby League Live 3. Now we're going to start off this episode taking a look at James Hart. He's got a little bit of stubble, so it's just an updated bit of look, maybe a little bit longer hair, I can't really remember exactly, but there's him in his player pose or whatever, of his trading card that you might be able to pick up somewhere, I don't know. But the only game of this episode, because there was a buy for the next one, I think, there's some sort of explanation I'm sure we'll give at the end here. It might have even been dropped, who knows. But we are taking on the Broncos. But looking at the Broncos side, doesn't look all that good, I gotta say. I mean, it looks pretty okay, but there is no insane in the side, so not too much to worry about, I'd have to say. On the other hand, for our side's looking a bit strange. We've got random people. We've got people like Kane Brennan on the wing, and just I don't know. We're all over the shop here. It's just like our form. We haven't really been able to get any consistency with our side, and it's just been a very frustrating year in terms of everybody's been playing pretty decent. Like we haven't been getting blown off the park all that much or anything. We've been losing late in the game, and I gotta say James Hart's been a factor in some of those losses. Just no composure in the end, some bad decision making. But I mean, without James Hart, they're not even in that position. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword there. You got to take the good with the bad for James Hart. But Broncos, they open up the scoring after 4 minutes, so they're running with the clock at this stage. Let's hope that we don't get blown out in this game. But you might notice that it is a bit of a lengthy video for just one game, and you'll see later on. But we get absolutely speed humped just there. I don't know who it was with the ball. Maybe it was Morant or someone, but absolutely destroyed there. I think it is Milford putting up a midfield bomb, which will be taken by the Bronco, and James Hart grabs the ball. He's going for a gap, but he's going to come back inside there, and James Hart, he is away. You see Darius Boyd, I think it is, who was chasing, and unlike last season, Darius Boyd will not be able to catch him. And I've got to mention, last time James Hart took on the Broncos, he ended up scoring 4. He ended up scoring 4 tries. So you know, Broncos they'll definitely be trying to shut down James Hart, and so far they've sort of been doing a pretty decent job. But I mean, it was like less than 10 minutes and both teams have scored, so pretty entertaining game so far. I see Broncos just a kick return straight through the middle there. I don't know what the hell the defenders were doing, and then right here Josh Morris, I think it is, gets overpowered by Isaiah Yeo, who was from Panthers. I don't know when exactly he signed for the Broncos on this game, but he's at the Panthers, and I believe he's second row who plays centre. So I mean, I suppose it's not, you know, Josh Morris doesn't get overpowered all the time, but I suppose if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be a second row who plays centre. Anyways, James Hart, he takes on one defender, gets a nice little pass away, and that's not where the player's going to enter. You can see 4th tackle, less than 20 minutes in. It's actually the 19th minute, and they go to the left, which is a bit annoying. It just keeps happening on this game. You calling for the ball, and then they'll end up having a little dart out of dummy half to the opposite side, which causes a really stupid pass, or ball getting knocked down or intercept. Like, it's pretty dumb in my opinion. But 12-6 it still is currently, and James Hart takes a bomb, and I thought that was worthwhile showing because there's been plenty of times where we don't catch the bomb. Now right here James Hart draws some passes, and it's going to be Josh Reynolds who will race away and score there. But that was brilliant work there from James Hart. It's actually brilliant work there by Josh Reynolds to back him up as well, because we all know James Hart, he's a superstar. He can create stuff out of nothing, and it's just a matter of, you know, having some support there, which we haven't had all too often. I suppose the fullback is generally the support player, so when that support player is the one creating everything, and then you know, something's a little bit, you know, something's going to give. There's going to be no support. Right, here's Milford putting in a grubber, and he's going to fall into the arms of Matt Gillett, who scores his 2nd try. And I have a funny feeling that he actually scored 2 tries in the first time we played them as well. I could be wrong there, but for some reason it's just come into my head that he actually scored 2 there as well. But Ben Hunt kicks the conversion, so 18-12 it is before half-time as well. Broncos looking to score again just before half-time, like I said. But James Hart shuts it down first time, and then on the 5th tackle, causing a handover, just jumping out and trying to shut down Milford before there was another grubber put in like last time, which led to a try. But you can see there Matt Gillett, he's also scored 2 tries like James Hart. I can't remember if he scored 2 tries. I think he has. I don't know. Maybe he hasn't. Probably hasn't actually. No, he hasn't. He set up the 2nd try. Don't know what was going on about there. But in terms of ratings wise, Matt Gillett is ahead a little bit. But I got to say overall, I think James Hart's been the best player of this game. But starting off pretty lively, I got to say. And then here taking them on 4th tackle. It's going to be a nice little tackle there, wrapped up by a few players, and that's where that play is going to end. And you can see here, Broncos just attacking from the own end, which is just a little bit frustrating. They can't really defend for some reason when they're on their own line. When they're defending in like the Broncos are on their own line. that team can't seem to defend for some reason. It's really annoying. But a brilliant little kick there from Ben Hunt, wasn't in the touch, which gives us a scrum here. So you can see there, we just take on the defenders. We take on another one. I think it was Jordan Drew. And now it's a foot race between Darius Boyd and James Hart. And James Hart is absolutely leaving him for dead there. We get the number 2 and the number 1 there from the Broncos. And they're not going to get anywhere near James Hart, except for right at the end where we slowed down, put the ball down. But I'm pretty certain there's nothing to look at there. Darius Boyd at your heart out. James Hart is destroying you. And, there's nothing you can do about it. You got a scrum there, should be shut down pretty easily. And James Hart races away 90 metres, scores a try. Actually, might have even been 100 metres. Not exactly sure where he picked up the ball. I'd say it'd be pretty close to 100 metres. And Hodkinson kicks the goal as well. So it's 18-all with a little bit less than 20 minutes to go as this next clip happens. And James Hart takes the ball, which I thought was going to be in the in-goal, but it wasn't. And we did have a few decent runs in the mix of all that. But a little bit of an extended clip here. Not sure why I showed that extra bit. But you can see they're going to the wing. And Parmanoff won. And he's going to have the ball stripped from him. Yes, he is. But James Hart is just going to get involved there. Not quite, but he was in and about there. And they end up throwing him over the sideline, which gives us another opportunity. And hopefully James Hart can leave his mark on it, pop a field goal, score a try. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Broncos in prime field position to kick a field goal, but they didn't do it. And then you see here, 80th minute, we just got the ball. I don't know, it was some second row, maybe it was Frank Pritchard, I don't know who it was. But ended up with the ball and we just quickly called for it, tried to take a shot. It was blocked. Was a pretty risky play actually when you think about it, getting charged down like that. But you see James Hart with 180, an incredible game there. Gillett was hanging with him for the first half, but just been left in the dust for the second half. But we've actually started off to play really, really well there. James Hart with a nice little grubber. We could have taken a shot at goal, but we decided to go for another set. We didn't have too much time left in this half. That's the only problem with these golden point, because there's just not much time to work with. But it was us with a kick return. We kept them in pretty good position, I gotta say. The Broncos didn't make too many meters there, but we actually blew it just then. We really should have just taken the tackle, set up for the field goal. Instead, we couldn't help ourselves. We had to go for that little offload, and it did cost us dearly as we didn't get an attempt. But not to worry, we do have more chances in the game. See there, we started off the second half. Obviously, there was a kickoff, but we didn't want them to make any meters or anything, and we went for the tackle around the leg. Now, perfect for us. There was an intercept, and it's just something that the game does. Seem to throw it around quite a lot there. And third tackle, we set up for the field goal, and Trenton Hodkinson, who does not miss, he puts it wide by a mile. I could not believe it. I was just like, holy shit, it's going to have to be James Hart to kick this one, because Hodkinson, Reynolds, they're not doing it for us. Now, right here you can see we had one final chance. It was actually an intercept, I think, because the game just throws the ball around a lot, and we end up getting the ball, and then we follow it directly up. We follow it up by a forward pass. Now, I don't know why the Broncos didn't set up for a field goal just then, but that's actually how it's going to end. 18-all, I believe, is the final score. So I don't think Broncos even got an attempt on field goal, and we just had the one. So yeah, pretty disappointing stuff in the clutch, and it just shows us we're not winning those games that we should be winning. In the end, we were well within our grasp of winning that game, and we just couldn't do it. And as you can see there, we're in 14th spot. It's not been a good season in terms of results, but I am still confident. I still have hope that we can turn it around. The top 8 isn't that far out of reach, so all we need to go is go on a bit of a run, and we should be good. Hopefully we don't have to leave it too late and go on an eel-style run, because they don't usually turn out too well. But that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke YT, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.